Now there are so many different ways of roasting a whole chook, but I'm sure you haven't seen this technique before. What I'm going to do is roast the chook wrapped up in muslin cloth or a cheesecloth. This is something that I learned in America using a turkey, and I tell you what, the results are incredible. What this muslin cloth does is protects the chicken while it's cooking. So I'm going to flavour it with some butter, some white wine and stock. It's going to keep the chicken even in colour, and it's going to keep it really moist and crispy. So it's a win-win all round. Now when you bring your chicken home, make sure you take it out of the pack, pat it really dry with some paper toweling. I also like to trim the excess fat from the chicken, so just excess fat from near the cavity. Now bring the chicken to room temperature. This is crucial to ensure the chicken cooks evenly. So bring this out about 1 hour before cooking it. Tuck the little wing tips underneath the breast. This will ensure they don't burn. And then I like to fill it with a few herbs, so some thyme just in the cavity, along with some fresh bay leaves. You can also use dried bay leaves, 3 or 4 that can go in. And then a little half lemon, and that's it. I don't like to use stuffing for the chicken. I just like to use the herbs. This is going to perfume the chicken from the inside out. Now for the muslin cloth. So I'll put our chicken into a large roasting dish. I'll season it generously with some salt. And now I'll wrap it just like a mummy. So muslin cloth you can get from linen stores, from homeware stores. You can even find it online too. So now wrap it almost like a little mummy and press it down so it's touching the skin. And there are 2 ways of doing this. You can either soak the muslin cloth in all of the liquid, or do it this way. And I find this a little bit easier so we can mould the chicken. This is almost going to act like a cast for the chicken. Now for some butter. So we'll drizzle the butter over the muslin cloth, and then some white wine. Again, this is going to flavour it, and pour that over. And it's okay if there's some liquid in the tin. And then last, a little bit of chicken stock, and this is also going to help form a gravy in our tin. So we'll pour that over, and that is it. I know it looks strange, but I promise you it works. Now this goes into the oven, 180 degrees, for about 1 hour to 1 hour and 10 minutes, depending on how large your chicken is. Now the chicken mummy has come out of the oven. I've allowed it to cool for about 15 to 20 minutes. It's a good idea to cool it in the cloth, again, because it's all about keeping the moisture in the chicken, and it smells good. I can smell the butter and the wine and the stock. And now it's time to take the cloth off to expose the chicken, and look at that. See how glossy it is? I know that this is going to be tender from the chicken legs all the way up to the wings. Now I'm going to slice into this to show you how amazing. Look at that. See all those gorgeous juices? I'll just cut that leg. And there you go. Beautiful, tender, moist chicken. This is fantastic as is with some gravy, or cool it down, shred it, and pop it in a salad.